What's going on, everybody? Mr. Octagonal here, and today we are back with the Pittsburgh Pirates franchise here on MLB The Show 20. As today, last episode, we had the All-Star break, and we won the Futures game, the Home Run Derby with Josh Bell, the All-Star game, and then simulated and won the AA and AAA All-Star game. So everywhere where there happened to be Pirates, we won, so that's good. Currently headed into the second half of the season, we are 54-43, 3.5 games back of the Brewers. This is probably the farthest we've been back in the division all season. It's been neck and neck since the start, and the Brewers have just been playing better down the stretch. We're currently on a 5-game losing streak. Currently the second wild card, 1.5 games ahead of the Diamondbacks. Philly's also in the mix as well. The Giants are currently the number 1 wild card, a game and a half above us. So unless we can come back in the division, chances are the wild card game will feature either the Giants, Pirates, Diamondbacks, or Phillies. A few other teams there in the mix, like Padres, Marlins, Cardinals, but they need a launch shot if they want to potentially contend for the playoffs. So I do want to take a quick rundown at stats, what we got here through the first half. Kevin Newman, solid. Brian Reynolds hitting .320, doing his thing. Josh Bell's obviously been great. Carlson, solid. Bo Bichette, pretty good. Really, everyone here is doing solid. Matt Duffy's played well. Mejia's been awesome. O'Neal Cruz playing well. Most of the bench is playing well outside of Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, and he's played 3 games, so you can't really make judgments on him. All the starters are doing solid. Obviously, Tyone's been great. Jordan Yamamoto pitching a lot better. Keller sort of finished July on a down stretch, but oh well. And then really, outside of Jace Fry, and Edrubre Ramos, I'm very happy with the bullpen. Vizcaino and Giles leading the way. Giles has like a .7 ERA, or .7 whip, sorry, not ERA. Holy cow. So we would simulate 2 games in this Boston series. We'd lose both. So now we're on a 7-game losing streak and sitting at tied with the Phillies for the number 2 wild card. We were the number 1 wild card pretty much all year, or in first place of the division. So we've got to get back into a groove and got to avoid the sweep here in this Game 3 matchup against the Red Sox. As the Sox coming in at 53-44, Pirates not too much better, not too much worse at 54-45. Here's a look at both lineups for today's ball game. 1-9, the usual suspects in there for the Pirates. As on the hill for them would be Mitch Keller. Keller is a guy who really struggled last season as a rookie and is playing better this season, but he has not been great this past month. Currently sitting at a 4.67 ERA, 1.38 whip. You'd like to see that a little bit lower, but he definitely has not been bad for most of this season. Trying to get a nice win today. So here's Xander Bogaerts. 1-2 count. Going to go down on the slider. Nice pitch from Keller. And now 1 on, 2 outs for Michael Conforto. Deep in a straightaway center, and the Sox are on the board first. Conforto's 29th home run of the season. He was part of a big trade last year that sent Andrew Benintendi to the Mets for Conforto and Ahmed Rosario. And Conforto has actually been out and playing Benintendi, so that's a deal that I think the Red Sox are really happy with. Got some aggressive base running there from Michael Chavis. I don't know what he was doing, but okay. It's Tyson Ross, the veteran on the hill. He's having a solid year. 4.34 ERA, 1.8 whip. Or 1.38 whip, sorry, not doing too shabby. Here's Josh Bell, full count pitch, lines that one on the ground to second. Good 1-2-3 inning to start the game off for Tyson Ross as we advance now to frame number 2. Christian Vasquez, the catcher up at the plate. That one's going to go into left. Matt Duffy misses it because MLB The Show, the feeling is ridiculous. They need to patch this. I don't know how else to put it. We've had so many fielding issues because of just this game, man. There's Kerrigan striking out on the bottom of the second. 1-2 pitch for the shortstop. Bo Bichette, he's going fishing. Hook, line, and sinker right on the slider. That would have been funnier if it actually was a sinker. And then here's O'Neal Cruz ripping a shot into center for a base knock. So now the Pirates have their first base run of the day with 2 outs. And that would bring up the catcher. Should have made the All-Star game, Francisco Mejia, and he's pretty pissed he did not make it. Mejia was the leading vote getter for most of the season, fell to 4th right at the beginning of July, and it's not like he was playing a lot worse or anything. That's his 13th home run of the season, and Pittsburgh will tie it up at 2. That was an absolute bomb. in the upper part of the stands out and right. On the third inning, Rafael Devers, he's just a window shopper because he's just looking. JD Martinez is going to go down swinging. And we go later in the third. As Xander Bogaerts, he'd be gunned down at second. Francisco Mejia, part-time ball player, full-time sniper. On the bottom of the frame, full count pitch for Kevin Newman. That one's placed nicely in the left, 4 extra bases, barely bounces over the wall for a double, his 16th of the season. Now at third for Josh Bell, the NL MVP vote leader. And that's not a very MVP-like play. He's going to ground out to second. The play is made to end the inning, and this game will remain tied at 2 as we advance to the fourth. Michael Chavis up at the plate. That's going to be a 6-4-3 double play. The Pirates infield is more chemistry than a science project on the bottom of the fourth. Full count for Dylan Carlson. He was swinging for the fences on that one. And he will strike out 1-2 now for Neil Cruz, his second base hit of the day. And once again, Cruz is on with 2 outs, going to try to drive in a run like last time. And it will, of course, bring up Francisco Mejia. No home run, just a weak grounder to first. End of the inning, game remains tied at 2. But let's go to the top of the fifth, where things would get awkward. And it's going to start with an extra base hit. Matt Duffy played that ball really badly. That'll be a double for the Red Sox, starting the frame out. Here's Jimmy Kerrigan now. Grounded to short. O'Neill Cruz for throw to first is not in time. The speedy Kerrigan is safe. Now the pitcher, Tyson Ross, is up. Pirates are going to go for the double play. Kerrigan is safe at second. Everybody's safe. And now the bases are loaded for Rafael Devers, who rips a single into center. And now the Red Sox will take a 3-2 lead. Xander Bogaerts now up at the dish. Places that one to the right center field gap. Would be caught for the first out of the inning, finally. But a run does come home. Ross to third safely. The Sox now lead it 4-2. Here's JD Martinez going to draw a walk. Bases juiced for Michael Conforto. He draws a walk. Run will score. Red Sox now lead it 5-2. And then here's Michael Chavis with a single and a right. That'll make it 6-2. Ugly inning from Mitch Keller. Christian Vasquez grounded to first. Bell will get the tag out at first, or he'll tag the base. Run does come home to score, so it's now 7-2. And then here is Josh Okami with a grounder to second, which will finally end the inning. To put things in perspective, Okami is the guy who started the inning off. So let's go to the bottom of the fifth. Pittsburgh down by 5 now. Got to get a rally going. Here's Kevin Newman ripping a single into left, so maybe with these 2 base runners, the Pirates can do something. Next batter, Brian Reynolds. Will he capitalize? Yes, he does. Single out into left, and the bases are loaded for the best hitter in the National League, Josh Bell. This is his time to shine, and he will do just that. Rips a single into center. 2 runs will come home to score. Reynolds safe at third, and the Pirates will cut the lead down to 3. Next batter, the rookie, Dylan Carlson. He has an opportunity to capitalize as that one is popped up into shallow left center. Would be caught. Reynolds is going to test his arm, and they're not even going to go home. Reynolds is safe, and the Pirates will make it 7-5, closing the gap just a little bit. Pitching change for Pittsburgh. Jace Fry now in for the Pirates. The lefty is currently sitting at a 5.56 ERA. Yikes. As he's going to strike out Rafael Devers there, and we go to the bottom of the 6th. Ryan Brazier in for the Sox. This is his 6th start of the season, as Tim Beckham, the pinch hitter, will tie it up at 7 apiece with a 2-run shot into left field, his 6th of the year, and it is now 7-7. Remember that 5-run lead you had, Red Sox? That's cute. Here's Kevin Newman. He'll advance safely to first off of the bad throw. So now Brian Reynolds going to try to capitalize, and he does not do that. Swinging at the outside pitch, weakly hit to first, and we go to the 7th. The flame-throwing Emmanuel Clase in. He is an 100-mile-an-hour cutter. You want to see it in action? Bang! As JD Martinez has no chance to get by that one. And then Michael Chavis going to strike out on the slider. As we go to the bottom of the 7th, Harleen Garcia in for the Sox. I'd be lying if I said we weren't looking at him in a potential trade earlier in this season. Full count pitch for Bo Bichette. Fly out to left would be caught. And Harleen Garcia's inning would be a success as we advance now to the 8th inning, where things get interesting. First batter, full count for Christian Vasquez. He gets plunked. Next batter would be Okami. He's going to draw a walk. And then Ahmed Rosario will draw a walk with one out. So that would lead to a pitching change. Aroydis Vizcaino in. Bases loaded for Rafael Devers. Devers has already had a bases loaded opportunity today where he ripped a single. And this time he's going to get a lot more than a single. Deep into center. Grand salami for Rafael Devers. His 25th of the year, and it is 11-7. We're going to go to the bottom of the 8th. Josh Taylor in for the Sox. 3-1 count for Francisco Mejia. He's going to draw a walk. So maybe the Pirates can do something. Only down by 4. They came back down by 5 within a span of 2 innings. Or maybe not. Here's the pinch hitter, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Going to fly out to right. And we advance to the 9th. And Drew Bray Ramos is now into the game for the Pirates. 7.36 ERA. Yikes. As here's Michael Conforto with one out. Going to get that one into left. Would have been a single. Bad play by Duffy. And that'll be a double. So the Sox have a runner in scoring position. Try to add some insurance runs. Here's Christian Vasquez. Single into center. The throw from Carlson is only to cut off man Bell. Run will not head home, so the score remains 11-7. Here's Dustin Pedroia, the old man, trying to show he still has it in the tank with the bases loaded. Gonna fly out to right. How many base runners got on base today for Boston? A ridiculous amount. We're gonna go to the bottom of the 9th. Trevor Hildenberger in for the Sox. Gonna try to finish this high-scoring game off. But Josh Bell, with 2 gone, has something to say about it. As Bell goes deep and a right, his 33rd home run of the season, first of the post-All-Star break, and the Pirates will make this game a little bit closer. Brandon Workman, the closer, now in, 25 for 28 on save ops. This is quite the easy save opportunity. Up by 3, only needs 1 out, and he's going to strike out Dylan Carlson, ending the game. Red Sox win it by a final score of 11-8. I mean, they just got runners on base with ease. 12 hits, multiple walks, and they just hit the ball phenomenally. Home runs for Conforto and Devers. They drove in runs along with Bogarts, Chavez, and Vasquez. As Garcia gets the win, Red Sox had like 8 different pitchers pitch. Meanwhile, for the Pirates, the bats were very good as well. Home runs for Bell, Beckham, and Mejia. They all drove in runs along with Dylan Carlson. The pitching, however, was not great. Like to see it play a little bit better, and we got a trade, and it's a really big one. Cooper Casad, a relief pitching prospect to the Rangers for Mark Canha. You ready to see his numbers this season? Bang! 22 homers, 70 RBIs, 333 average, 1,032 OPS. He has an OPS above 1,000. And we're getting him for a 24-year-old relief prospect with B potential. What a steal. What a steal. I might have baited you at the title. I said we're trading for a superstar. Khan has a 71 overall player. But those numbers are superstar-esque. He is a free agent at the end of the season. He can play a bunch of different positions. And obviously, he's been outstanding this season. And the Pirates are going to make a corresponding move. Jace Fry going to get sent down to AAA. He's really not playing well. And we just want to help him regain some confidence. He's the only lefty in the pen, not including Waddle, who's the lone reliever, so that kind of sucks. And I do expect him to be recalled up soon. Luckily, he's not had any minor league options used yet. So Mark Canha will be an everyday player. He will mostly play out in left. Before the trade, it was a mix of Matt Duffy and Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, and of course Colin Moran before he was dealt. So now Canha going to make his debut here as the Pirates head out to Cincinnati to take on the 41-64 Reds. The Reds won this division last year. I don't know what has happened, and I don't know why they've all of a sudden become really bad. They did trade away Shogo Akiyama. That could be part of the reason why he won the batting title last year, but they also got Tim Anderson out of it, who's not doing too bad himself this season. So I guess they're just not clicking like they were last season. TJ Anton on the mound, 4-8, 5.06 ERA. Not a great season for him, but he is still a pretty young player, still developing in this Reds farm system. As here is the big fella himself, Josh Bell. Does that crack of the bat ring a bell? As he will go deep once again. That is his 35th home run of the season, 444 feet. Illuminati confirmed, and the Pirates are quickly on the board. As it is now 1-0. Jordan Yamamoto on the hill, 9-8, 4.05 ERA. He started the season off poorly, but the past month, Yamamoto's been on fire. He has been excellent. And that whip, 1.34, that's a very respectable number. Here's Michael Saini, the first batter of the game, going to rip a single. And he's fast, so maybe the Reds can get a quick run, potentially tie this game up. Here's Nick Castellanos, the next batter. Rips a single right past Yamamoto. So now 2 on, 1 out now for Eugenio Suarez, who strikes out. And the Cincinnati Reds would be unable to score a run as we go to the top of the second, O'Neal Cruz going to strike out. Nice pitch from Antone. And then here comes Francisco Mejia. Deep in a right. And this game is now 2-0. As Mejia has played really well post-All-Star break, his 16th home run of the season in Pittsburgh will make it a 2-0 lead. Here's Mark Canha, his first at-bat as a Pirate. Not one of his more memorable ones, hopefully. Grounder to third. Eugenio Suarez does make the play, and we go to the bottom of the second. Zach Collins, the former White Sox, going to strike out. On the bottom of the third, Tim Anderson up. He's just a window shopper. Say it with me, kids, because he's just looking. On to the fourth now. Dylan Carlson up. No outs. Runner on, and that's going to be a 6-4-3 double play. No, that's a 4-6-3. My bad. 4-6-3 double play. Eugenio Suarez now up. He's known for his power. That one nearly over the fence. It'll go off the wall for extra bases as the former Detroit Tiger prospect, Eugenio Suarez, slides to second safely for a double, his 13th of the year. And then Zach Collins would strike out, ending the inning. No runs would come across as we go to the fifth. O'Neal Cruz up at the dish. That one hit nicely into center, and he's going to be robbed of a base hit. What a catch out in center by Michael Saini, showing off the glove work. 2 gone now for Mark Canha. That one is going to go deep in the left over the fence for his first home run as a Pirate and his first game as a Pirate, his 23rd home run of the season. And it looks like Canha is going to be just fine here in Pitt. Here is Josh Van Meter. He's going to strike out. Nice pitch from Yamamoto. Reds make it a pitching change. Michael Lorenzen now in. Not a great season for him. 7.82 ERA. His first victim would be Kevin Newman. That ball is higher than J.R. Smith during Game 1 of the NBA Finals. Deep in the left, warning track power, but it would be caught. And now here's Josh Bell, 2-2 count. Nasty fastball. That was coming in quick, and he's going to strike out. On to the top of the seventh now, Joel Cooner in for Cincinnati. His first batter would be the rookie, Dylan Carlson. That one would go for a single. The first Pirates base hit all day, excluding home runs. Interesting. Here's Bo Bichette now. Grounder to Suarez. That's actually going to be a liner, and he will be out. And now here's Francisco Mejia. As Matt Veskersen would say, Santa Maria. His second home run at the game, 17th of the year. And the Pirates will make it 5-0. Mejia continuing his awesome start post-All-Star break. Here's Derek Dietrich going to strike out. Zach Collins with the hat trick, his third K of the day. And Yamamoto's night would finish after 7 innings. What a gem from Yamamoto. Right as this Guyano win, he will get the strikeout right there. Tucker Barnhart now, and is a pinch hitter, ripping a single into center. So maybe the Reds can try to get something going here late in this one. Castellanos, fly out to left. Mark Canha under it. I was worried MLB The Show was going to cheese there. It did not, as Canha makes the catch, and we go to the ninth. Jesse Biddle in for Cincinnati, 3.1 ERA. He's been pretty solid, but lefty with 2 outs. Here's Bo Bichette, nicely hit into right center, and it would be caught. So the Reds have to come back down 5 in this final inning. Here's Tim Anderson, the leadoff batter, going to strike out. 98-mile-an-hour fastball off the radar gun. And then the final batter, Derek Dietrich. More blind than Helen Keller. I don't know what he was swinging at. That's how this game ends. The Pirates win on a shutout by a score of 5-0 as Jordan Yamamoto of an absolute gem. And as the game has evolved, you see a lot more emphasis put on hitting. And you really, nowadays, get a better opportunity to appreciate these pitching jams because you don't see as many of them. So credit to Yamamoto for an awesome game. Both teams only had 5 hits. Neither offenses were great. The Pirates did have 4 home runs, to be fair. 2 from Mejia, 1 from Bell, and 1 from Mark Canha as we sim to the trade deadline, 62-50. After that 9-game losing streak, we've been playing a lot better and are now in first place of the division, Milwaukee is now on a little bit of a bad stretch for them. They are currently the second wild card. Giants comfortably in first. So next episode will be the trade deadline. What do you guys think we should do? What do you guys want to see us do? And I also want to show you guys Josh Bell's numbers. 38 home runs, 102 RBIs. And we still have 2 months of baseball to play. That guy's insane. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you're new. Have a good one. Adios.